I'm Zintle Songqwaru. I grew up in King Williamstown. I'm a second child of 5 children. In 2004, a coordinator from Rhodes University issued out invitations to my school to join Eco Schools. In 2004, I became part of the Eco Schools. I was a coordinator in my school. And at the end of the year, they gave us an opportunity to give 12 credits because of our involvement to do an advanced certificate in education, in environmental education. So from there, I enjoyed it a lot, such that after the end of the 2 years, after I did my ACE, I registered for a BEdAd Honours, and after that, I did my Masters in Environmental Education. I'm coordinating a teacher development network called Fundisa for Change. In the network, what we do is we strengthen environmental education in the national curriculum. So what we do is we train teachers so that they can use environmental education and sustainability content knowledge in the teaching of their subject. So generally, in looking at environmental issues that are faced by South Africa, the main thing is looking at quality in education. Now we look at quality in education in response to enhancing the quality of life. So if the type of education or that teachers are able to embrace, they will be able to work with the curriculum and have environmental topics in the curriculum, which then will allow learners to look at curriculum and education being relevant in their lives. That will help them to actually enhance their quality of life. And in doing that, they will also be able to take action because now they've got the knowledge, they know what the issues are, and they'll be able now to take action and actually enhance their quality of life. As much as we have very good policies, let me talk about education in the higher degree and the higher education institutions. Now there's a new policy that they're implementing in terms of, in my scope of work, teacher education, where they look at different knowledge mixes that teachers need to learn so that they can be more effective in the classroom, in the teaching. And then also having looked at the curriculum, the policies in the curriculum, it actually incorporates environmental education within it. But the thing is, there is a capacity building that is required. Teachers need to be trained, need to get the capacity. How do you actually work with sustainability and content knowledge within the curriculum? And then how do you teach in methods that will enable learners to actually develop innovative skills, critical thinking skills, so that they are able to understand what the environment is about and then develop skills that will make them to actually take action for the environment. Because we need future leaders that will be able to write these policies, have systems in place that will ensure that these policies do not only stay on paper, but they are actually implemented and have systems that will actually monitor and evaluate the processes in between. Lewis Foundation actually funded the current position where I'm working currently. So I wanted to join the fellowship because I wanted to network with other people in the field. Having been through part of the process already, I have developed some skills that I didn't know of. For starters, in this current position that I'm holding, I need to network with a lot of people because it's a partnership between different NGOs in the environmental sector, as well as looking at education systems, higher education and basic education. So in terms of networking, how do I actually make my voice heard? How do I actually influence people to become part of the network so that we can broaden the network and have a higher impact? I hope I'll be in a position where I have sort of built up my credibility in the sector in such a way that I'll be able to influence policy, where people will actually listen when I speak and take my expertise, which I will have developed over the course of 10 years, and sort of write policy and be able to implement policy and be invited where in platforms where I can actually say what I'm about and carry the biodiversity cap well.